My name is Kyle for the Win It, and welcome to the Black Ops 4 Operation Apocalypse Z trailer. I've actually watched this trailer one time, but for those of you who haven't watched it yet, we are going to play the full trailer for you guys to check out, and then once the trailer is over, we will break absolutely everything down. This looks like a really fun operation, and I'm really excited to see what they have to offer, and I can't wait to break down this trailer with you guys. It's a pretty long trailer, so if you guys go to enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys at the end of the trailer like usual.
Rushing hard for you.
Hostile marksman working. Tango down. Moving on Bravo. Enemy identified.
Systems online.
Kill confirmed.
I'm the intelligence tasked with overseeing Camp Edward and the Broken Arrow program.
Did you really think you could contain me?
Show them no mercy. They ain't backing down, Zach.
Wow, so there we go, guys. That is the full trailer for Operation Apocalypse Z. There is an absolute ton of information to break down from this. Like, there is so much stuff. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this. This may be a 15-20 minute breakdown because there is so much. So starting off here, we see the new Blackout update, which there's fog, there's a river of blood, there's, blown up cars and things everywhere, basically looking kind of like Walking Dead-esque type feel to Blackout, which is really cool. Love zombie apocalypse type things and scenarios. It's just kind of one of those things that I find interesting / creepy. So that's what we see here in this first little bit. Nothing new or anything like that, but we do see some new lighting for this new operation, and it seems like the Blackout map is basically turning into a zombie apocalypse type thing, and which is really cool. So here we can actually see the first look at one of the new skins for Sparrow, which is set to be in the supply stream as well. So I actually do these breakdowns on PlayStation just because it looks better for you guys. I haven't quite figured out how to do HD 60 on on PC yet, but I will figure it out as time goes on. But here is the new skin for Outright. It looks really nice. Honestly, it's kind of funny that I like skins when it's a first-person shooter, but I think I don't use Sparrow that much because I don't find any really cool skins for her. But this is a really cool skin for Outrider, so I'm excited to use this skin in game. It's kind of like a sports type uniform, which is interesting. Here we can see Ruin in the building, and we actually see a zombie's skin wearing some football equipment. I don't know if this is a new zombie type or if it is actually a skin or a playable character for the Black Ops Pass. I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. Here we can see more destroyed areas, a new skin for some specialists. I think this might be a new Reaper, or not Reaper, Spectre skin. I'm not quite positive on that, but it looks really, really cool nonetheless. He's not holding a weapon. That is the KN-57 walking through a cornfield, and here we actually see a Boy Scout looking zombie right there, as we can see. Looks pretty dang freaky, but that's what he looks like. Pretty cool. And we can see, of course, Operation Apocalypse Z. And actually, we missed a little thing right there. We missed a lot of stuff, so let me go back here really quick. And so we see, once again, this Boy Scout zombie. And there we go. Can I get the perfect pause? There we go. So here we can see actually one of the new DLC maps. We don't have any names in the trailer. I don't know why we don't have any names in the trailer, but this is a new multiplayer map. And as we can see here, Crash is holding the new crossbow, which is really, really crazy and interesting. I can't wait to see what this crossbow is like here in Black Ops 4. But I will show you guys another shot of the crossbow at the end of the video. So we'll play through this really quick. Here we can see another new skin for Outrider, which looks really, really nice. Again, this is another one of the new multiplayer maps, which I will show you in a little bit. We can see kind of a black, dark figure in the back, which again seems to be another new skin for some specialist character. And here we actually see Ted the bus driver, which is really, really, really interesting. Hopefully I can actually go back to it. I guess we'll have to watch through this again. I apologize for this. It's much easier to do this on computer, but again, I want it to look much better for you guys. So we'll see Ted here once again. There we go. So Ted was shown. The transit bus was shown. I believe that this is going to be a blackout type thing, which is really interesting. I guess we'll have to find out very, very soon when this operation goes live tomorrow, first on PlayStation 4. But that's really, really cool to see that Ted is back here in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Really, really cool. This is kind of an operation that's dedicated to the zombies community. Whether you like multiplayer or not, this is an operation for everybody who loves zombies, which is really, really cool. So as we watch here, we can see actually we saw a little hint towards a new map, which is really interesting. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. We can see more new characters. We can actually see, oh, I wish I could remember his name, but he's the character from Call of Dead, which is on the left side of the screen. Or the right side of the screen, sorry, and in front of us right here, and this looks like another new Crash skin, so that's pretty cool as well, and I can't wait to see that new character when this new operation goes live. I don't play a lot of Blackout, but I might get gameplay on some of these characters. And as we see here, we see another new skin, and we see Rustman jumping off a building. And now we see a look at the new multiplayer map. We actually see kind of a cutscene here where a Origins robot gets destroyed. Actually, I missed something. There is actually a Russian star on the character, so that is actually the Russian version of the Origins robot. I wish I could remember the name, but I can't. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's not coming to me. But this is one of the new maps, and we don't see a name. We can see kind of an open lane here. It is a night map, which is really cool. And this appears to be the village outside of Der Eisendrache. Now, when we looked up the location of this area back in my video last week when we got the coordinates, that said it's in Eisenstadt, and where Der Eisendrache is, it's a really long drive. It's about a 3-hour drive between Eisenstadt and the castle where Der Eisendrache take place or was inspired by. But the thing is, this is a video game, so they can inspire things based off of those events. So basically, we're assuming that this is the village outside of Der Eisendrache when we actually go up the gondola, so that's really, really cool, which is why we see all these destroyed robots everywhere and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. But here we can see kind of the center area of the map here in 2 seconds. There we go. Here's kind of the center area of the map. We can see some head glitches. We can see some verticality and some stuff like that, some cover in the middle, which looks really, really cool. And the one thing that we can see that we saw in the teaser image actually is that all this stuff is kind of floating with some blue objects, which is really, really cool looking. And it looks like you can actually go on top of some of the vehicles. Here's some more areas around the outside of the map. Here's kind of a flanking route. And here's actually where we saw the teaser from. So we know that we saw that red light that was in the teaser, and this is exactly what that teaser image was from. And we can see a character that's actually sniping out of this, which is really cool because it looks like we can actually go in the Origins robot and we actually see a new skin here. This looks to be a new skin for Torque, a zombie skin for Torque, which is really, really cool. So continuing on here, again, we see that there is a fatality in this map, which is great. You can get crushed by a robot's finger, which is not fun, but whatever. And here we actually see the second map of the DLC, and this is kind of like a zombies throwback type of map, kind of a museum type map, which is really cool. And the funny part and cool part at the same time is that we can see a theater here. And what is the only Call of Duty Zombies mode that's been dedicated around a theater? That's right, Infinite Warfare Zombies. And the reason why this is here is actually, fun fact, there is a creator, or the creator of Infinite Warfare Zombies is actually working for Treyarch now, working on their zombies. So that's really, really cool to see. And we can see some middle areas. Here on the map, we can actually see the moon, or the map Moon, as a museum, which is really cool. We can see another Torque for another skin for this, looks like Nomad, another zombie skin for Nomad, which looks really cool. So we'll keep playing through here. We can see a new Mastercraft variant for what appears to be the Koshka, which looks really cool as well. And more zombie character skins. I don't know what specialist these will be for, but we'll probably know when the operation goes live tomorrow, of course. So we'll keep playing here. Keep seeing some of the flanking routes, some of the middle sections of the map for this kind of zombie museum map. And there's some teleporting in the map as well, which seems really interesting and kind of cool at the same time, kind of taking stuff from Halo but with its own Call of Duty twist, because it is a Call of Duty Zombies teleporter. And now we see the new specialist, which we all know is Reaper, and Reaper looking like his badass self with a giant machine gun. You guys already know how much I love Reaper, and I can't wait to give him a go tomorrow. As I said, all aspects of this video will be a full gameplay. Every aspect of this trailer I will make a video on it, so that includes specialists, blackout modes, multiplayer maps, everything like that. I will cover 100% tomorrow for you guys. So he has a big machine gun, which looks really, really cool, and that is the showcase for Reaper. And now we see another map here, which is going to be added. And what map is this, guys? Any of you guys recognize it? Yep, it's 100% the map Havana. Now, a lot of people are going to be mad about this. Why are you charging the Black Ops Pass owners for the map Havana? And yeah, I can understand where you guys are coming from. I share some of your frustration, but I'm also not too mad about this because it's Havana. It's a good map, so there's no reason that this map would be bad. So I'm not mad about this. I think it's really exciting to be able to play on Havana again, which is really, really cool. And we can actually see a new ICR Mastercraft variant as well, which looks really cool. Kind of has these kind of a steampunk looking vibe to it, which looks really cool. Hopefully it is in the supply stream, not buyable. I think it would be really cool if it was in the supply stream. And I've heard rumors that this is a Havana remake, but this looks like a Havana remaster / remake as well. So some of the things may be different, some of the line of sights may be different, but overall it's pretty much the same thing, which is really, really cool. So as we watch here, we can see again that same skin for Torque, and we see someone go flying out the window, classic Call of Duty style, and we can actually see a new Mastercraft variant or a completely new sniper rifle in general. I don't know exactly what this is. It looks very, very interesting. I think it might be a new Mastercraft for the SDM, or maybe the Vendetta or something like that. I don't know, but we can see that it's gold, or maybe this is one of the new sniper rifles that is going to come for this operation. There was some leaked weapons recently that said this is a new weapon, so I guess we'll have to see when the operation goes live again. So that's really, really cool. And it says Blackout kills the lights, which means we are going to finally get our nighttime Blackout map. And I mean, look how cool that looks. We can see Blackjack specialist character in the left side of the screen, and it's a nighttime map, which looks really, really cool. And we can see that it kind of looks deserty. Again, we see that same kind of Crash bicycle gang skin, more zombie type skins, Rustman once again, and the ICR variant right here. Not a new weapon, unfortunately. Here's the Argus. A look at the Argus, which is again a new weapon that's coming with this operation. And now we can see the zombies map. So we saw a little bit of a terminal there, which is of course called Alpha Omega. We already know that. And so we see some more sort of terminals here with the Broken Arrow logo on it, which looks really cool. There's kind of a face there, which appears to be the leader of Broken Arrow. Not quite positive on that, but it looks really, really cool nonetheless. There's kind of a keypad on that console. This console may come in handy for the Easter egg. Don't know yet. We'll have to see come tomorrow. As we keep playing through here, we see classic Nuketown, baby. We can see the population sign. We see the truck. We see the bus. We see the yellow building. The garage doors are actually open, which is really interesting. We can see the clock tower in its night's glory. And it's actually weird because this clock tower is very different compared to the original Mob of the Dead. Or, sorry, geez, I don't know why I keep saying Mob of the Dead. To the original Nuketown. And as we know, this is kind of in a different universe to Nuketown 2025 zombies. And that's because this is actually way before Nuketown zombies. So it's really interesting to see that we're going back to Nuketown before we see the destroyed, blown up Earth version of Nuketown zombies. So that's really interesting. But this seems to be kind of an open middle area of the map, and as we can see, it's a daytime skybox, not a nighttime destroyed skybox, which is really interesting. And now we can see actually a big overview of the map, which is super cool. And it's apparently Camp Edward, which is a United States CIA and Broken Arrow facility. We can see some tanks, we can see some destroyed wreckage, we can see an American flag, of course, because this does take place in America. Broken Arrow isn't an American, people, I guess. I don't know, organization is the better word, but it seems like this is either a camp for just Broken Arrow people, or this is actually a camp for the zombie apocalypse. I don't really know for sure, but it looks really, really cool nonetheless, and that's kind of an overview of the map, and we can see Nuketown way over there in the back. And as we continue watching here, we can see our Primus, or our Ultimus characters walking there in the background, and we can see the classic Pack-a-Punch machine in what appears to be one of the houses with a Broken Arrow logo, and there is something in the back that says there's something wrong with the machines. So that's really interesting to hear, and what makes it even creepier is that the mannequins are kind of in that hole right there, so maybe the mannequins attack you or something, which would be really weird, but we'll keep on watching here. And now we can see Ultimus and Primus crew working together. Now, when it comes to the map itself, we don't know if we're going to be playing as Primus and Ultimus, or if we're going to be playing as just one character. I guess we'll have to see when the map goes live. My vote is that, my thing is that we're probably going to be playing with the Primus crew, but I don't know. It could be very variable. And this seems to be an inner type of area. Don't really know what this is going to be. And this is really an interesting part of the map. Now, this is, of course, the Broken Arrow MPD that they've been working on, the non-German version of the MPD. And there's a voice coming from it and a door, and I don't know really what this door is going to signify, what it's going to be exactly, but still very, very weird, very, very interesting as well. And this appears to be the boss zombie. Here we see kind of a Nova 6 crawler with an electric glow to it. We know that there's going to be a wide variety of new zombies within this map, so that's really interesting. And we can see some hellhounds with electric, a weird Nova 6 crawler with some crazy type of animation to it. I don't know what happened to it, but it's really interesting nonetheless. And it appears to be what Broken Arrow has been doing for this map. So as we keep playing here, we can see one of the Elemental Ray Gun Mark IIs, which is really, really cool. And we can actually see the effect it does. It's kind of a crazy electric blue destruction of awesomeness for the ray gun, which looks really cool. We can see it actually shooting here in this clip. It looks really, really awesome. This looks kind of like the underground bunker of Nuketown, which is really cool as well. And it just looks super, super awesome. You can see the zombies coming out of the ground, the Peacekeeper, a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and we can once again see another overview of the map, which is really, really cool. But the thing about zombies maps is I really hope, actually, speaking of which, this actually looks like the starting room, because we can see the starting pistol right there, which is really interesting. So this looks like the starting room. We can open into Nuketown and, open into the bunker and other stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. But the thing about zombies maps for me is I do love doing Easter eggs, but for me, when it comes to zombies maps, high rounds is what I love doing the best. So I hope that this map is good for high rounds as well as has a good Easter egg, because if the Easter egg is kind of meh, I probably won't do it. But if this map isn't good for high rounds, I probably won't enjoy it, because I love going for high rounds. So there should be a good mix here. on this map, so I guess we'll have to see what happens when it goes live tomorrow. Again, full gameplay on this map tomorrow for you guys, so don't even worry, everything will be right here on the channel. So that is absolutely everything for this trailer. We can see another quick Mastercraft version of a certain gun there, and here is actually what I wanted to show you guys. So we can see the full complete design of the crossbow, which looks really, really cool. I wonder how this crossbow is going to be. Is it going to be a viable weapon or not? I don't know. It's up for question. We also see a different design for Rustman, because for Black Ops 2 they had to hire the actor, and to bring him back also cost money once again, so they probably didn't do that. And we can actually see one of our characters holding a new pistol that's supposed to be added, which appears to be the M1911. Again, a lot of DLC weapons are going to be coming with this new operation. I guess we'll have to see what they are and what they do, but that is absolutely everything for the trailer. Once again, an extremely long trailer breakdown. I didn't think it would be this long, but there is so much stuff in this 2-minute trailer to cover, from zombies to multiplayer to Blackout. So much stuff. I can't wait for this new operation. It's really, really exciting. This is probably the most excited I've been for an operation in Black Ops 4, because this one just looks really cool, and it's a really big throw to Zombies fans, which I think is huge, because zombie fans have been really mistreated recently with Call of Duty and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see what this operation has to offer for tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I will have full gameplay on absolutely everything, from the new supply stream to the new zombies map to the new multiplayer map, so on and so forth. Everything will be here on this channel tomorrow for Black Ops 4 Operation Apocalypse. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Make sure to check out all of my other recent Black Ops 4 videos, and I will see you guys all on another Black Ops 4 or Modern Warfare video very, very soon.